And we back. SartorialKing.
SirWilliamL.
And you are on
Caviar Conversations.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
Yo, you just went up.
He just
went
up. Did the stock rise?
Yeah.
So we are back, my man. We are in Philly. We are at our Philly podcast space.
It's always good to be back.
It's always good to be back with our great engineer here. And we just gonna start it off. You know what I mean? Let's get into it's summertime coming back up, you know.
Summertime's up.
Gotta get fresh for the season.
Gotta stay clean.
Gotta stay clean. You gotta be out here. You cannot smell crazy.
You can't look crazy.
Can't look crazy. Gotta get those appointments, gentlemen, to the barber shop
2 weeks early, because we know how the barber shops.
Yeah, get the lineups right, everything. If you get locks or you have any other, make sure your loctician is in. You know, shout out to Steph Extra. You know
Shout
what I
out
mean?
to Steph.
Yeah. Oh yeah, shout out to her. She had the baby.
Baby, shout out to
Yeah,
Sedona. That's her baby's name.
Sedona or Sedona?
Sedona.
I might be wrong.
Shout out to the baby.
Shout out to the baby. Yeah. So you know what? Going out in the summertime, like, how do you get yourself prepared, man?
Well, it kind of, if you're going out, for me, I always like the first thing you gotta do is go to your barber.
Yeah, you gotta get
your barber, or if you got like, you know, braids like me, you go see your stylist. That's your first thing.
Yeah,
gotta make sure that you properly groomed. Then you gotta make sure you dress for the occasion. Now you are a very sharp dresser, and you kind of like always
appreciate that, bro.
Put
Thank
it together.
You,
no, for sure. You always like put the lay together for the right occasion. So how do you know what lay to pick out for what type of vibe? Because we done seen dudes walk in and they think you can wear a white t-shirt everywhere, and that's like,
no.
Come on now, as a grown man, you cannot wear a white t-shirt all the time.
No. I mean, I know I'm like, you know, real relaxed now, whatever, but at the same time, like, my parents always said, you know, overdress for the occasion. Never to be under, always be overdressed.
Okay.
Right. Or if somebody's very specific about what to be, just read the content. Just tell, all right, they said casual chic, or they say it's black tie affair. If it's black tie, it's black tie.
Okay.
If it's, you know,
so
casual.
What's casual chic? Because we can all understand what casual is, but what's the chic part?
The chic part is, can you dress it up? Dress it up. So if I'm going to a garden wedding, right? Somebody's having a wedding outside. I'm throwing a nice pair of, you know, Stan Smiths. You know what I'm saying? Something clean. I might wear a light suit, maybe linen.
Are you doing floral colors?
You could do a floral color. You know what I mean? I'm a pretty standard, like navy blue, especially if it's outside. Navy blue, white, light blues, those type of things.
Yeah.
Do a seersucker suit or something with some sneakers and a white tee under it.
Okay. That's
casual chic. You're not too dressy. You don't want to be where you sweating and looking crazy because you got the necktie to the neck. Like,
and it's like 95 degrees.
Yeah. No. And I there's a perfect example of this. My homie Sims, shout out to Sims. She got married at this spot up in Jersey in West Orange, the Bow House. And it was the hottest day ever. No, when I mean, like, it was 98 degrees in the shade.
Damn.
And we're out on the back deck. And I watched cook. Now, I'm already a bald dude, so you seeing every inch of the water. every bead of sweat coming off my head, bro. And I'm like, yo, I'm feeling for anybody that's really overly dressed today. Either you didn't get up and look at the weather, or you thought that it was going to be a cool 98.
You thought you could get away with it.
And that day was the perfect day with some linen. And this is the first time I've ever seen people not want to sit out and watch the wedding. They wanted to be inside and be cool under the air conditioning.
Because, you know, once you start getting into like outside affairs in the summertime, you're dealing with a lot of other things going on. You got body odor going on. And I know for some women, hair get a little, you know what I mean? Get a little crazy.
Yeah.
Niggas might sweat their hairline out.
Yeah.
For those brothers that still get that Beijing, that number 9, you might get that hairline dripping down your face.
That's embarrassing.
For one, you shouldn't be still getting no dye job.
That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Now, I'm not against it. I'm not here to kill nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to kill nobody. Because some people don't want to expose the gray. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't want to go gray.
Gray is good.
It is. I'm embracing my gray is coming in. it's really like
I think mine's coming.
It's really making me feel like an elder statesman a little bit. You know what I mean? But the gray, I think just let it go. Just do the gray. Don't.
You know what bothers me? I'm not getting no. What's it called? Man piece. What they calling them, Rob? An attachment? Is it a man piece? Is it a man piece? Come on now.
It's called a cranial prosthesis.
Oh no. Oh no.
It is
that sounds like a surgery.
AKA the man's lace front.
If you got to get that, you got to let that thing go. Like, you know who kills me with that? We gonna get back to that, but you gotta let it go.
I want to know who kills you with that.
LeBron, LeBron ain't nothing there.
He do be brushing it, but
what is he brushing?
I think LeBron got what Deion got.
Deion Sanders
went and got a hair transplant.
I'm not getting no hair transplant.
Brian Urlacher got it first.
The white football player
got it first. You remember he's bald. He got it first. Then
yo, a hair transplant look crazy. You ever see the videos of them dudes going through the process?
Yes.
Yeah, that shit look like it hurts.
He got one. What's they got? You remember Deion was bald, especially when he was doing the commentating.
But
then next thing you know, he got a lineup.
But some people can grow their hair back. Like my man, shout out to my man Derek. He was bald and he was like, yo, I'm gonna grow my hair back. No, real shit. I seen him one day. I'm like, something look different about you. Nigga had a whole fade going on. I'm like, oh shit. And I know he ain't getting no hairpiece, but you do got some dudes out here that's like, yo, I need to get like my follicles back. Sometimes, like if you would have come, if I were to see you next and you got like a hustler,
yeah,
like a
that's wild,
like a
wild.
2,
that'd be wild. That'd be wild, bro.
I'll have to pull you to the side. Like,
listen,
Rob,
nah,
is there something that we need to talk about?
I'm gonna state this here. Shaving my head is the best thing ever that I've ever done.
Really?
In life.
Women love a bald nigga.
They do.
Yo, I don't know it is.
I'm like, yo, I'm sorry to say it. Like, yo, I know some women out there like, I love a good wave. No, you don't. Let's stop. And I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah.
It cuts a lot of time out, man.
The baldy?
No, a clean razor, a good brush, not a brush, but like a shaving brush.
What are you brushing?
Shaving brush.
Oh,
right?
okay. The thing that you whip it.
So I can suds up the foam, right?
Right.
And a good moisturizer or oil for the head.
So wait, you be in your bathroom like?
Yes, dog. Now, I think I've never wanted more scalp massages ever in life than I want now because my head is so exposed.
But see, you are cool with that. And to me, like,
some people had the right shaped head though.
Yo, I can't get no baldy. I would look like a cone head walking around this joint. I already got a little peanut head. Imagine if I walk up, yo, what we doing?
Hey, yo.
What's up? What everybody looking at? Oh.
Listen, but you have to be confident. I'm just give a shout out. Boris Kojo gave me confidence.
You have to walk with, and that's a big thing about anything, not just like a baldy or care. If you walk with confidence, people will pick up on that energy.
They can see if you don't really like what you.
They can see if you're not comfortable in your own
They
skin.
like, yeah, he's faking the funk. Yeah, you know, you want to go here like, nah. You gotta walk. You gotta walk comfortably and know it. And again, I was not comfortable in the beginning. I went to a low hustler cut T.I. style first,
and then you see T.I.'s hair now.
I know it's crazy. Like, I don't know where that growth came from, but again, I was feeling the low cut, and I was like, just to see if my head was awkward, right? Then from then on, I was like, man, I'm shaving this. Boom. Then I don't know, because I had that, I wanted a new look. So my new look was I was going to start working out, and I started running miles. Like, I remember I used to run up from 52nd or 54th in Chestnut to 69th Street. So 63rd Street.
So wait, so are you saying that if you get like a drastic hair change, you have to change everything?
You don't have to, but that gave me some.
It made you feel better.
It made me feel, I don't want to be a fat ball guy. Right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No disrespect to the fat ball guys, but I didn't want to be a fat
ball guy.
Shout out to fat ball guys. I didn't want to be a fat ball guy. I was like, yo, let me at least match this and be in shape. You know what I'm saying?
So how do you think Steve Harvey felt when he pulled the hairpiece back? But as you see, when he pulled that thing back, he changed his whole style.
No,
he started dressing different.
Changed his style. Let's keep this real.
Okay.
Steve Harvey, I love what he's done in making a global name for himself. But let's keep it real. His suits were the worst in the beginning, right?
Them Steve Harvey suits
was terrible. The wide leg look, all of that. It's a scream country all day. Now everything's tailored. Boom, boom. Like some stuff I do, like he had a leather suit on. I was like, all right, you wildin'. But I understand he Hollywood with it. Cool. But he looked confident now in how he's, coming off. The swag with the cigars, all that. I see that.
So that's what I'm saying. Like you changed like your whole physique.
Yeah.
Physique, excuse me.
Yeah.
He changed his whole style, like as an appearance, like how he looks when he goes out. And truthfully, Steve Harvey walks with a different confidence now.
Definitely.
And you saying that's attributed to Marjorie?
Attributed to Marjorie. You know what I'm saying? At least, with her, she was very stylist, and doing what she does. And so it's like, you got to match me.
I think LeBron needs to let that thing go though.
Listen, and this, what's
he gotta let because
it's funny that he has the shop. He has a whole barbershop show. And he gets fake haircuts on the show just to be a part of the conversation.
Do you think that they tell the barber at the show like, look, don't really fucking cut me, dog. Like, don't touch me. You can just do a little.
Yeah. That's all they do. And then they brush off his shoulders like he just got something vicious. Nah, stop.
Yeah, I think LeBron, because it's kind of like when you got like the whole little cranium part like showing and you got the hair around, like, bro.
Yeah.
You know who got that cut now?
Doc Rivers.
Kenny Smith.
Kenny Smith got hair?
Did you see TNT last night when the game was on?
Yeah.
What? Pay attention to Kenny Smith. Does the game come on tonight? No. Because they got wait. Pay attention to Kenny Smith. Kenny Smith got the super low jaw, bro. Like
but
somebody just took a spray.
It almost look like makeup.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let that go.
Let that go.
Man. It's time,
it's terrible,
Kenny.
Man. It's terrible.
Speaking of basketball, Kyrie. What you think?
Kyrie.
What you think? You think he might get one this year? You think Dallas might win it?
I think so.
I think so too, man. I would like to see Kyrie get one for his own team.
Yes, yeah. And first of all, that was a great trade.
That was an excellent
trade. But when I'm watching him and Luka, they just handed it off. It's just like, yo, all right, I got this quarter. How the other night you matched for 33? 33, y'all both had 33 points.
Yeah, I think that's the best backcourt.
What?
Not backcourt, I'm
66 points accounted for between two players?
Yeah, the best duo.
Right now.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, I think Celtics may have some trouble because, Jason Tatum is vicious, but he takes quarters off sometimes.
I don't think Jason Tatum shows up when it's time.
Time.
I don't think
Brown. I'll give Brown that. Brown's a boring player, but he comes. He
is a very unexciting to watch.
Not exciting.
Very unexciting to watch.
And I'm sorry because Anthony Edwards. It's very exciting.
Yeah,
but the thing is, it looks like they about to go out of this playoffs.
I mean, they fighting.
Yeah, I give
a good fight.
I'm gonna give them kudos anyway, just for putting out the champs. You put out Jokic.
Yeah,
you put out Murray.
Yeah,
Murray a dog. People understand. Murray's a dog. He's a dog.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not a big Jamal Murray fan.
Why?
It's just I don't know. See, I think that the NBA now is like you really can't play defense. Like I love Luka, but I think Luka complains and whines way too much. Now, mind you, a friend had told me, he was like, you gotta look at it this way. He's coming from playing overseas and they're an offensive type of league. So any little tap, poof, you know what I mean?
Going to the line.
They're calling it because no one wants to see fouls. But at the same time, you over here and you a superstar. You can't always expect the ref to give you the call because you're a superstar. Like, yeah, maybe he did foul you. So what? Yeah. Did it really affect your shot that much? No, you really just missed. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of crybabies.
It's a lot of like.
No, when I watch those old videos,
he's playing too much defense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what's so crazy? I was watching a interview with what's my man from the Bucks?
Giannis.
Mm-hmm. And he was like, Giannis, how come we don't ever see you like practice on the off season with other players or work out with other teams, other players from different teams? Like, why would I do that?
Yeah.
He's like, I got a goal. He said, those guys are in my way, just like I'm in their way. Yeah. So why would I work out with somebody that's trying to stop me from getting to my goal? And I'm like, yo, I love that answer. Yeah,
that's
an old school.
The NBA's buddy.
You know what I mean? No, give me the Pistons versus the Bulls.
Magic Johnson is friends with Mike. He's friends with Larry Bird.
Off court.
But on the court,
we enemies.
I'm going to talk my stuff. Yeah. I'm going to go off. Like, listen, and that's why, like, I like that mentality that Mike had was like, yo, you don't exist. You don't exist. That's
why these lines.
You don't exist. And to this time, these guys couldn't last with a 1991 or 1990 Pistons team.
They couldn't. They played to
Bill Laimbeer would have slammed somebody on their neck. Literally. Rick Mahorn.
Yeah. Crazy. KG would have been in there like, yo. You're going to have to earn these points. But that's why I like Kyrie. Because Kyrie give you that Mamba look.
Yeah. It's kill. It's annihilation.
Go through.
Boom.
I got him.
Yeah. Not only that, he's an X's and O's guy. And also,
for sure, he's very intelligent.
Isolation game is his thing. Let you come out here.
Yes.
Come out to the top. Boom.
It's over. I'm getting right past you.
It's curtains. And there's nobody that has a better handle than Kyrie ever in the history of basketball. Sorry to say this.
I used to be on the fence about that. Like when people are like, oh, Kyrie got the best handle ever. I'm like, no, like AI, you got
on a string,
Steve Francis. But when I seen what he did, and I love PJ Tucker.
Yeah.
But PJ, you done.
Yeah.
And when that man had Kyrie on that yo-yo, real crazy, like, and it's not only PJ. We didn't see Kyrie make a lot of people look crazy on that ISO island. Yeah. On that Kyrie island. Yeah. But I love his game because he a dog. Like he gonna go to the bucket hard. He not gonna look for no foul lot.
He'll go to the bucket. He also will take that over putting up a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not a slave to the 3-pointer. He's not a slave. He'll go mid-range and to the bucket whenever he wants. But again, he makes the room. And another thing that's crazy with him, he has one of the best Euros in the game.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah. He's finessed it. He's finessed it, right or left. It doesn't matter. It's kind of unguardable.
But it looks crazier with a left hand because most people are right-handed.
Yeah. Majority players don't even know how to play. That's why guys like, oh, I'm nice. I'm like, can you dribble with your left?
Yeah, that's the main
well,
thing.
you not next level then.
Yeah, it's like, the NBA, and I get it. It's about money. Mm-hmm. That's why, players ask for these big, salaries and extensions, and you make first team, you get like extra 500,000 or something crazy like that.
Everything is attached to the contract.
Yeah, so I get it.
Supermax about to come out.
Supermax is coming up for some people.
Jason Tatum's going to
get the max. This is my thing, though. Like I could see, all right, I like Jason Tatum, but Jason Tatum is not a Supermax player to me because he don't show up when you need him.
Doesn't matter. It matters about the points.
Yeah.
It matters about his percentage.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And is my franchise winning? Franchise is in the Eastern Conference Final. So therefore, it's either going to be attached to him or Brown.
Yeah.
That's it. So they're going to be the top tier players on that team to get paid what they want. And now it's like, it just shows you the money that they're making is super dumb.
Crazy, dog.
It's like, what can you say? What is it that I can't have? What can I not buy? Like,
there's like anything that has money attached to it is not even a conversation.
It's not even a conversation.
To certain players now, and that's what, I was watching Gilbert Arenas, and he was talking about him and Shannon Sharp was talking about the Super Max. That's why if you get like a lockout, them dudes they're like, good. Yeah, Jason Tatum's.
They're good.
Yeah, y'all can.
They're fine.
I'm cool.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go on an island and chill.
Yo,
but
I'm not
other
practicing.
Little dudes,
well, they should practice, but I'm just saying they don't have. It's not a I need this check.
Right. What like the majority of a lot of players in the NBA.
The last lockout, the good ones was Melo. Melo was fine.
Yeah.
LeBron was fine. Chris Paul was fine.
Your superstars.
Your superstars were fine. My man that played on Cleveland with him that went to St. Joe's had a battle with drugs. Mess with LeBron's mother.
Delonte
West.
He needed that check.
Delonte West needed that, but I remember when that came out, he had to go work at Home Depot to make ends meet between that time.
Yo, the money, people think that the money is, and it's guaranteed in the NBA, but if you're not a superstar, you really playing for a check.
Yeah. That most of the guys, I would
even
think,
if you are a superstar.
But most of those guys, some of these guys now don't care about winning the championship.
They just want to get paid. And
they want to get paid.
You can't be mad at that.
They like, yo, we had a losing season. I don't care. As long as my numbers was up. I'm the one guy on the team that's averaging 25 and 6 or whatever, and my pay is increasing. I don't care about no legacy, about no trophy, no nothing. They don't care about none of that.
Yeah.
It's very few players that are like, yo, I want the trophy over the money. They ask guys this now.
But those are the guys that already got the money.
Yes. Once you get the money, it might be about that. Just like, okay.
Because now it's not about taking care of my family anymore.
So where can I go now to really compete?
Now it's about, now I need another ring. Then I need another ring just to show you that I'm solidified and across the board.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then when you get into the money, you got to get into the lifestyle. See, what's my man name from the Warriors is always getting Draymond. He put out a crazy statement this week saying that the NBA is not set up for players to be wealthy because when you get fined, they take so much money when you get fined.
So stop getting fined.
So be more knowledgeable with your money.
Yeah. Or
it's not the NBA.
Don't get fined.
Yeah. Or don't choke somebody, bro.
Or sock your teammate.
Or sock another teammate. Like
he was choking Rudy Gobert, yo. Like, yo, come on. Let's stop playing. Like
Jordan, what's his name? Jordan Poole ain't been the same since he got stole.
Nah. Grew hair, mustache, everything. He look like a hobo now. Yeah.
Yo, he got the what's the little character name?
He got whiskers.
What's the little fat guy? Always had the guns.
I can't remember his name, dog.
They got that.
I know you're talking about the cowboy. Literally. Yo, he's not
Yosemite Sam.
Yosemite Sam.
Got the Yosemite Sam mustache out here looking crazy. No cut.
No, they just need to practice better
money management.
Like,
go ahead. You about to say something?
No, go ahead.
When Chris asks Antoine Walker, how do you blow 80 million?
Yeah.
How?
Shout out to my cousin Chris, who's the only person I know that has the balls to ask Antoine Walker
a real nigga question
in an All-Star game weekend party. When we I'll post this photo later on after the show. It's funny. So, Chris taking a picture with Antoine Walker after, he dabbed him up. He's like, yo, how you blow through 80 million? Yo, in the party. And I was like, yo,
and what hilarious. Was Antoine Walker's response?
Hey, yo, just kind of shrug your shoulders. Ain't nothing to say. There wasn't nothing to say. But and Antoine Walker was a beast.
Antoine Walker was a good player.
He was a great player, man.
But then I saw an interview with Lou Will, and he says, yo, it can happen.
Yeah.
Because you live in a lifestyle. You're paying all these different taxes in different states that you're playing in.
You're paying for other people's lifestyle.
You're paying for your other people's lifestyle. Gotta take care of mom. Gotta take care of baby mom.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure your side John keep quiet. You know what I mean? You taking care of a lot of folks. Then you having babies.
Listen.
Then you gotta live a certain lifestyle.
What I look like that? Now that's the thing. Do you really?
Yes.
Do you really?
Oh, I mean, You don't. No one has to live a certain lifestyle. Really? People want to live a certain lifestyle.
At the end of the day, I understand, and I know I can't really speak on that because I'm not a multi-millionaire. But at the same time,
not on paper.
Yeah. So the thing is, you have to think it from the aspect of, do you really need that? I know we want things, right? But when I watch certain billionaires and how they get down, I'm talking billionaires that really live the life, right? So Warren Buffett still lives in the same home.
Crib.
He does not even have a flat screen TV. He still has a tube TV.
He's wilding with that.
He is wilding.
He's wilding with that.
He is wilding. But again,
that's how you like it.
He can buy any, again, he's up in age, so he's probably seen everything, probably whatever. You know what I'm saying? My man for Facebook.
Mark
Zuckerberg. Calm block in Palo Alto on a residential block. He lives with a regular everyday home. Now I'm pretty sure he has homes other places.
Definitely
I know he has other
cribs.
But again, it's not to the magnitude of where the rooms is out of. I haven't been in every room.
Yeah.
Oh, I have all these cars, but I can only drive one or two.
I think we get caught up with the perception of how we want people to think we are. You know what I mean? But also,
what is it to buy anyway if they already know you're a billionaire?
But other people I hate when people sometimes say, well, white people don't buy a bunch of cars. Oh, no. Mm-hmm. They buy a lot of rich stuff. You just don't know what it is.
Yeah. That too.
You just haven't seen it, but I'm sure that shirt is about 16 grand. I just don't know what kind of shirt it is.
Man, my introduction to that, I was in Tulum, and it was this dude at dinner. I was eating outside at this outside restaurant. Most of the restaurants are outside in Tulum. So, I don't know what I had. I think I had some flip-flop sandals on, something like that. Crazy. This dude had some Common Project white sneakers. Killed them. When I say he dicked these kicks, dog, they were done.
Jones was crying.
But then I look at his Submariner on his wrist, and the white tee that was just gently crisp. Like it was just like it just was laundered, and just like, and we was just talking, and I just peeped the other subtle kills.
Subtleties.
Then the fact that you were killing. Now, I'm gonna be honest, if I got a pair of Common Projects all white, I'm only wearing them to a nice event. And I'm gonna keep
Common Projects is like real boring.
Yeah, they are. They're a plain sneaker.
Yeah.
But they $500 or $500 for a plain sneaker. Just to let y'all know, if you want to get the same Common Project feel, there's a company called Great, which they decreased that price by like $150. And it's the same sneaker. I guarantee you, same Italian made sneaker, just to put people on game. But at the same time, he killed his and he didn't care. That let me know.
I mean, it's a different mindset, even though, you might buy something that somebody would never know what it is, but it might look like a white tee, but it could be like a $500 white t-shirt. But then when you get that money as an NBA player, you got to ask yourself, do people like me because of me? Wow. Or do they like me because of who I am and what I have?
Yeah.
Like, I think it's so hard to be rich and famous and a rich, famous celebrity and try to find real love. Because always in your mind, you got to ask, unless you find somebody that is just, has equal amount of, what you have. But you always ask yourself, like, is she with me or is he with me for me or the things that come with me? And I think that's why you have a lot of
hard. That might be hard, bro.
But you got a lot of these young guys, 21, 22, getting these big ass paydays, and then you got the older women going after them. So do you think that there is something like predatory dating?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. There are women that are born,
not born,
born, trained, taught
how to finesse,
groomed to acquire, because it's not a relationship, to acquire a man that has wealthy means?
I mean,
there are women that know the right thing to say,
where to go,
the wrong, or how to play it light now. I'm not gonna go all in because I see where it's going. Right. I'm sorry to say this, but I think Karl Anthony Towns is getting got.
I think Jalen Green's definitely getting got.
Jalen Green is getting got. Crazy.
He's already got.
That
young man is 21.
Yeah, he don't even understand the finesse that has come upon him. Literally.
Yo, did you see that Bernice Burgos, that's her name, is dating Jaylen Brown? But see, this is what I'm saying. It's kind of like they be, and as I'm trying to say this without like offending.
No, offend.
You know what I'm saying? But I think that these women know what parties to go to, just like you just who to become friends with to get next to such and such.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? It's crazy because Jaylen Brown is 20, Jalen Green is 21.
Yeah. I said groomed. They groomed.
She's 40 something.
That woman has had a mother that has said, this is how you do this. There is somebody in their life. It may not even be the mother.
Ain't she from Philly?
Who?
Drea.
No, she from what? Allentown? Somewhere. You know, I hate when people claim the city. Like they said that.
Because close enough.
They said that for Amber Rose. They said
Amber Rose is from South Philly.
Somewhere. No. It's somewhere else. And then they migrate here. And then they use our city. But you are from like some Hickville town. You're from Coatesville or something. Something crazy.
But then it's kind of like, yo, these chicks ain't trying to, go back to living a life where they had to struggle.
No, and that's where I get that. I understand that. But again, it's also to the demise of the man who really may fall in love. Or he may, I just don't think, some guys, some of these players, they understand what it is. They understand. All right, cool.
I think that if you're a professional athlete and an uncle, an older cousin, an elder statesman that's been in the game that can show you how it goes.
Got to show you the way.
Because you're going to lose your money and your mind messing with the wrong people.
Can you be in the NBA at a young age and be married?
How young we talking?
I'm a 23, 24 year old.
It's gonna be hard.
I'm making 40 something million a year.
You got the world in your palm. You have the disposal of anything.
Yeah.
Anything's at your disposal. Women, cars, houses, travel, money, food, whatever, shopping. You being 20, 23, 25, married, a professional athlete, you have to be devoted.
Yeah.
Because Lou Will said it on his podcast. He said, look, man, you traveling half of the year.
That is true.
You travel. You think she's going to fly out to every game?
That is true.
Every game.
That is
what you think she doing when you ain't at home?
There no more. What was my man Christie's wife?
Yeah,
he was the one. She went to every game. She was on the road
because she knew.
Yeah, literally. You're 25 and you want to get married. You in the league and you making $51 million a year.
Don't do it. And at 25, like that's a young age for anybody to get married. And I'll end it with that. But if you're an athlete, 25 at the world is in the palm of your hands. Don't get married. If you 25 and you might be still out here trying to do your thing a little bit, don't get married.
But to your last point, what if that person was on the rise with you and now you really in it and now somebody and you don't know the level they love, you thinking it's coming with the bank account that comes with it. How about the woman that was riding with the guy till he got to the league and now he gets that, but he gets married, but he's also does not know the temptation that is coming with that. And again, there's a lot of players too, which I will credit, that are believers, that are like, Stephen Curry, I know is a believer. I had a conversation with somebody. They was like, yo, they think Steph be tagging stuff on the road like tag. I was like, I would not like to think that for him and Aisha Curry. But again, it's Stephen Curry.
I guess that's a conversation we can have on the
Yeah,
next episode.
another one.
Yo, thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yo, we love y'all, man.
SirWilliamL,
SartorialKing,
and this is
Caviar Conversations.